Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Haute Modesty. Today, I want to share with you something that I've been collecting, and those are my empties. I have a lot of empties, and so I want to share with you what are the things that I use and why, and what was a win and what was a lose. So, stay tuned if you're interested. Okay, my wildflowers and visitors. I didn't realize how much empties I really had, so I had to actually section them. I did a pile of skincare, then hair care, and then makeup, and I also have a whole bunch of lifestyle things like vitamins. And so I may not have time to get to the vitamins, so I want to just at least give you the information for the skincare, which is really important, and the makeup, okay? And also the hair care. There's not too many of those because I don't go through a whole lot of that stuff. And so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, the first item I have here is a CeraVe Hydrating Body Wash. And this is actually a cleanser, soapless cleanser for the shower, and it's really hard to find this, and I ran out of this and I can't find it anymore. I don't know why that is. And this has been certified by the Eczema Society, which means that this has really gone through some testing. And I have really ultra dry skin, and I really don't like using a lot of soaps, especially if they have lauryl sulfate, and this doesn't have that. So I'm totally out of it, but I can't find it again. So I'm using something at least similar to this, and I'll talk to you about that when I run out of that one. So that's the first item, and trying to buy it. Second item is the Paula's Choice Resist Normal to Oily Combination Skin Face Soap, and this is a Perfecting Balance Foaming Cleanser, and I only usually use this in the summertime because I don't have oily combination skin. I have normal to dry skin, but sometimes during the summer I do get a bit oily on the T-zones, and especially now that we're wearing masks and all that's going above, right? And so I used a whole bottle of this, and I also have another one already, so that way, and this is also something my husband uses too. So and again, there is no lauryl sulfate. It's not tested on animals, and these are all clinically tested. All of Paula's Choice skincare are, and they're affordable too. So I would recommend this if you have a normal to oily combination skin. Okay, that's that. And then the next piece, moving on to the face, let's go with okay, this is my favorite moisturizer. I'm glad they started carrying this in a larger container, in a larger tube, so I do go through this. And this is by The Ordinary, and this is the moisturizer with the HA. And this is really good, and it gets absorbed into the skin, and HA is hyaluronic acid, and this actually helps to retain water, and so that way you have a little bit more of a plumper skin. And again, like I said, I've gone through probably 3 or 4 of these until they finally came out with a larger size, and I have that, so highly recommend. And this is good for any skin. I do layer a moisturizer on top of this because I do have dry skin, and this is not moisturizing enough, but I love the hyaluronic acid because I know it does work. Okay, that's that. And then following that is I go through these so much. Look at this. It's Paula's Choice. It's actually sunscreen, and this is a chemical sunscreen, and this is about the only sunscreen that I use that doesn't sting. That's a chemical, because I don't like mineral sunscreens, even though that's probably best for sensitive skin, but this works on my skin even after I've done a peel and everything. So I mean, that's equal to a sensitive skin. And this also does not peel. And that's why I have a problem with other types of sunscreen, is that when you mix it with other lotions, it'll start to peel, and you get that white, it looks like your skin is coming off. Yeah, so this doesn't do that. And I go through, I think at least 4 of these a year easily. And I do try other sunscreens in between, but I've never found anything that works as good as this. Okay. And by the way, this is actually the Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid with SPF 50. Okay, she does have a Paula's Choice does have several different ones, but you need to make sure to get the Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid. And this is also made for normal to oily combination because it's oil free. Okay, so it's good stuff. And next, let's keep with the theme of Paula's Choice. This is Paula's Choice Boost, and this is a vitamin C serum, and this has got C15 Super Booster. So it's 15% vitamin C with ferulic acid, and this actually does work very well. But you have to remember, these have a very short life. I believe this is like super short. Yep, 3 months. This is only good for 3 months. I think I mentioned on the on my other videos that vitamin C is not stable at all. And so, I mean, if you have anything over the date that it says it's good for, throw it away. It's not doing you any good. Okay. So, but do I recommend this? Yes, because of the price point. There are other ones out there that are like this, but if you are using vitamin C on a regular basis, like I said, these are all clinically tested and proven, and I know it does work. It does work to brighten your skin. Okay, that's that. Okay, and do I have any more Paula's Choice? Oh, I have another one here. This is a boost. This is even stronger than that, and this is C25. And the other one was 15. This is 25. This is quite strong, I'm going to tell you, because it does burn if you put it on right after you cleanse your face. So it's I would suggest that if you do decide to use something like this, you should layer it probably over some kind of moisturizer if you're new to the products. Okay. Do I recommend this? Not really. I think this one here, the life on this is a little bit longer. Yes, it's 12 months. And that's because it uses stabilizers. That's not in the liquid form. This is like a cream form. The reason why I got this is because I got this actually for free when I purchased other stuff. And that's a good thing about Paula's Choice. If you purchase like $75 worth and they give you, you know, a tube of this, a tube of that. And that's how I tried a lot of her stuff. And so, but like I said, do I recommend it? Not really. I think the liquid one is much better. Yeah. Okay. Again, another one that I got for free from Paula's Choice. And this one I do like. This is a boost of hyaluronic acid. This feels really nice, actually, but it is a little bit higher in price than what the Ordinary has, and they do exactly the same thing. And I believe this one here is in the 40s. I'm going to say 40, almost $50, and that's for 15 mils. And this is hyaluronic acid booster with ceramides. And so this is good for all skin types. But like I said, this is a little pricey compared to, let's see, compared to the Ordinary, which is same identical thing. If you read the ingredients, it's definitely about the same, okay? And this one here, what's the size of this? I think this is a little bit bigger, isn't it? Or is it also 15? Let's see, where are you? Oh, this is 30, so it's double, okay? And this one is under $10. So here it is. And I highly, highly, highly recommend the Ordinary products. I use a lot of it. Matter of fact, they too started coming out in 60 mils in these. So that's what I have going right now, is because I was going through this like really fast, but I have a 60 mil of this as well. And very good. The consistency is very nice, and it is stable actually, and light. Then this is a reason why it comes in a glass, clear glass, well, frosted glass bottle. So that's that. And that was in the comparison with these two hyaluronic acids. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the Ordinary then. The next piece here is the, sorry, that was in the hyaluronic acid. This is hyaluronic acid. Looks the same. But this one here, actually, same size though. Oh, this is a niacinamide, 10% with zinc. And this is very good. I actually follow this up directly after my hyaluronic acid. Then I put this on. And what I do is I just get, it's a dropper, right? Both of these are droppers. Oh, look, there's a little bit left in there. I could have gotten drops out of that. Anyway, so what I do is I usually drop, and tap all the way through until, and then it starts to get sticky as it starts to be absorbed. But as soon as it's completely absorbed, the stickiness is completely gone. So that's when I know to stop beating my face, is when the stickiness disappears. Okay, so this is the ceramide, niacinamide. Okay, and are we gonna keep going with that? Yes, Ordinary. Here's another Ordinary. I love their products. All of their smaller ones like this are $6 to $10 and not any more than that. And they're so effective. And they're tested. They're well tested as well. So, okay, and this one here is the 100% organic virgin chia seed oil. Okay, what I use this for is for multiple things. I actually should run it in my hair, ends of my hair after I blow dry it, and also when I'm not wearing makeup and I wash my face about 5 times a day because, of course, with prayer, we have to wash. And so what I would do is I would squeeze a few drops and I rub it in my hand and I tap it into my face just to keep moisture in my face because you can't keep putting hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. I mean, the skin wouldn't be able to handle all that. So in between the times, I use chia seed oil and a couple of other ones too. I also use the same brand, Moroccan oil, 100% argan oil from Morocco, and so by The Ordinary. But that one I haven't run out yet, so I still have it. Okay, anything else by The Ordinary? No, but I do have one more from Paula's Choice. Oh, this is the Omega Complex Moisturizer. This was a travel size that she sent me because I bought a bunch of stuff. And then I did order the whole big regular size one. So I do highly recommend this as well. And this is very nice. And I believe this has flaxseed. Yes, chia and flaxseed. So what this does, and this is for normal to dry skin, it restores essential nutrients for healthy glowing skin, and it strengthens the skin's ability to retain moisture. And that is true. And then when you put it on, it's so silky. And it's a serum type. Can I get anything out of here? Oh yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit left here. So it looks like this, and it goes on so silky, and it just absorbs so quickly. You see? It's so nice. And it has they're all fragrance free. So but it smells like seeds. So it's really nice and fresh and not already dry. Okay? And I think that's that for Paula's Choice. So moving on now is Audacité. Audacité is something that I tried. It was kind of like a phase, I think, because I wanted to try something really natural and essential oils and things like that. So I started ordering their oils, and they're very nice, I have to admit. These are these teeny tiny oils like this, and they have purposes for each one of these. Like this specific one here is for youthful glow. My goodness, I can't talk today. Youthful glow. And what it is, it's wild carrot facial serum concentrate, and it gives you a vital glow. And what it says is that this rare and precious wild carrot seed oil is deemed to be the ancestral beauty elixir of French queens, known to Donna Bonmine, given fresh glow complexion. And so I did use this. I used this whole bottle, and actually is nice. It feels nice. I don't think it does a whole lot for you other than that it has a color like the carrot color, so it does make you kind of look healthy and without that orangey. So but and it doesn't have fragrance, but it does smell like carrots. Okay, so but it is expensive. These were like $58 for this teeny tiny bit. I ran out pretty quick, and it doesn't really do a whole lot. So not compared to The Ordinary and Paula's Choice. So I said, yeah, I'll give it a round try, and then, but I'm not going to continue with it. It's expensive and doesn't really do anything for you. And so another one here. Oh, that was a smaller bottle. No, this was the same size bottle. It was a buy one, get one free. So I did go through both of these bottles. Still, Still wasn't impressed. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's a great, Audacity is a very good company. You know, it was started by a woman. I believe she had breast cancer, and it really scared her, and she stopped using all like processed serums and everything, and she created her own brand using herbs and flowers and things from France, right? But like I said, they're highly expensive, and this one here is also Audacity. I think this is a lip roller. Yeah, this is called Aventurine Kiss Lip Serum with Vitamin C and CoQ10. And what it says about this is, this triple action serum is formulated for the vertical lines of the lip area to prevent dryness and help plump the looks of lips. And super antioxidant CoQ10 pairs with vitamin C to improve and prevents the appearance of wrinkles. I didn't see it do that. I used the whole thing, and the one thing I do like about it is that I think what sold me on it is that this container, actually, this is aventurine, the stone aventurine. And so it still smells like oil. But I like the stone, and that kind of sold me, and it's a marketing ploy. But did it minimize the look of vertical lines in my lips? Nope, not at all. Not at all. Like I said, it is expensive. It felt more, it wasn't sticky, it felt oily. Like I constantly had oil in my lips. So, you know, I mean, I get the idea, but for me, it didn't work. Okay, I can only speak for myself. And the reason why I haven't done a complete container, or a more like a reviews on other products, is because I wait till I finish them all. Like, you know, I've gotten some things I told you guys that I'll go ahead and give you a review on all of it. I will sooner or later, because I keep the empty containers, but I want to use it all so I can give you an accurate, you know, talk about this. Okay, so anyway, moving on. Oh, Paula's Choice. God, that thing is like coming out of nowhere. This I love. I stand behind this product, and I've gone through probably 5 or 6 of these already. And this is the Resist line for normal to dry skin, and it's called Advanced Replenishing Toner with hyaluronic acid. And what it says here about it is that it replenishes and soothes, it leaves skin looking radiant, and preserves skin's protective barrier. And I do believe it does all of those things. And when I put this on, what I do is after I wash my face, and you should leave some kind of fluid wetness before, you know, don't dry your whole face unless you're using something like this, right? Because what the dermatologist will tell you is leave the liquid on there, then throw on the hyaluronic acid right on top of it. So keep the moisture there, the moisture barrier there. So instead of doing that, what I do is I pat dry my skin. Then I put this on. I don't put it on with the cotton ball like a lot of people do with toners. I just put it in my hand. I do this, and I slap it on my face, and that makes it moist. And after that, I will follow up with like the hyaluronic acid while it's still wet, okay? And then moisturize while it's still moist. And so this one, it's great, especially if you have normal to dry skin. They do have them for combination oily skin as well, but this one has a little more emollient in it, and of course no alcohol because of the dryness. Okay, now going back and forth here, I have another Audacity, and this is actually a spray. It's kind of like a any of those sprays, a mist, and this has some flowers, if I recall. Yeah, Aloe and Immortelle Hydro Repair Treatment Mist. Aloe and Immortelle is plants, right? They're plants. And it says it hydrates, used before applying your oil serum or moisturizer to seal the actives. You know what? It's just like anything else. It's just like any other, like your Fix or MAC Fix or something like this, fresh. And these are quite expensive. And so, but I wanted to give it a try, you know. And these are things that I think trendy. Would I rebuy it again? Nope. No, sorry, no. And how I fell into it is that I got a sample of it when and then it smelled really nice, you know. And I'm like, oh, this is nice, and it felt good. And then, but then when I looked at the whole totality of things, I'm putting something extra on my face. It's not doing anything for me other than the fact that it is refreshing. But so is this for a fraction of the price. And so, yeah, that's that. Okay, moving on. Oh, this is my holy grail, I'm going to tell you right now. I used to put this on my face as well. And I used to put this everywhere. I still put it everywhere, okay? Except for my face, because now they make, the company makes things for your face. CeraVe. I swear by this stuff. Look at the size of this thing. This is like my, you know, what, the fourth one? I get them from Costco. It's a double pack. One is smaller than the other, but this is CeraVe moisturizer, and it's developed with dermatologists, and this is, I mean, highly rated. Even my personal dermatologist, he loves it. He swells by it. He said, you know, this is really good stuff. And it's a moisturizing cream for normal to dry skin, and it has an MVE delivery technology, which moisturizes, restores, and maintains protective skin barrier with ceramides and hyaluronic acids. And so this is actually very good, and it's also approved by the Eczema Association. And I put this on every time I come out of the shower. I have a spatula. I use the makeup spatula that you can buy that's got a long stick. Yeah, I don't want to stick my hand in there. So what I do is I grab a little, put a little here, put a little there, put it everywhere, and then I just rub it on while I'm still like out of the shower and moist. And this stuff is really, really good. And my husband, I got him you know, into this, and he really loves it because he suffers from dry skin, especially between his fingers and his toes, and this really works. So this is good stuff, and I will continue to buy it, and I will be so panic stricken if they stop making this or stop selling it, like my other CeraVe bath, you know, soap. It's like, but I have a stockpile just in case. I have like 4 of those big, you know, doubles, and so just in case. So you never know. Okay, so moving on. Here's another one here. I really don't fall into big trends and continue with it. You know, I might fall into a trend like the Audacity and then use it for a little while and say, yeah, okay, that was nice, but you know, no thank you. But this here, Strivectin. This is a, let's see, how do they call this? It's tightening neck cream with Gravity CF lifting complex. And this is specifically for your neck and décolleté area. And you know how I feel about spending extra money on eye cream, right? I'll never do it. But the neck skin is a little bit different than what's on your face, and also your décolleté area, right? And this stuff works. It really does. You guys can't see my neck, but I did take a before picture, you know, for myself. And because I started, you know, when you start to age, you start to have like, you know, a little bit of sagginess in the neck, and in your skin gets a little bit looser. And, you know, out of desperation, because I'm not going under the knife, I said, you know what? They had them at Costco, like double pack for like $69. To me, that was like, wow, that's like super expensive. But come to find out, they sell one for $99. I should have gotten more at the time. And then so I started using it, and now, and I, again, like my CeraVe, I bought a bunch of them, and so I'm still using it, and I swear by it as well. And this is actually very good stuff, and I do believe it works. Let me see what it says about it here, though. It says, let's see, why isn't it in English? It's not even in English. Only thing is caution. Keep out of reach of children. Then that's in English. But wow, it just says TL Advanced Tightening Neck Cream with Gravity CF Lifting Complex Plus. It's NA114 technology. And I don't believe in all that. I just read what's in there. So the ingredients. And the ingredients was on the box that I got out of it, but it's not here. So I'm sorry. But what it does is it really tightens up your neck and makes your décolleté area very smooth and supple. And I really, you know, this is good stuff. Even if you're 20 years old, 25 years old, start early, please, because if you don't, it's a lot harder to catch up. And I know a lot of my friends didn't start skincare until they were older, and they're regretting it. I started skincare when I was 13 years old, and my mother, who started me on it, insisted. I'm thinking, Mom, I'm only 13 years old, you know, but she's Japanese. And so she said, nope, you're gonna thank me one day. And I do. I thank my mother. I mean, you know, yeah. So if she was alive still, she'd be in her 80s. And so, yeah, she was definitely right about it. And I'm glad I listened to her. So anyway, I digress. Okay, the next piece here, we're almost done here. Okay, this is by prescription only. This is Retin A, and this is something that I use every night. And this here is 0.005, and these were actually started out as it was developed for acne. And then when people with acne, they started using this, and they noticed there was a side effect. And older people with acne using this, their wrinkles started to actually go away. And not just decreased in the appearance of them, but actually it became lighter and lighter. And then so they did extensive research on this, and it's done by, there's a lot of studies out there now. It's not just one or two, but a lot of studies that say Retin A actually helps to reverse wrinkles. And what it does is it works in the underneath your skin to redevelop those collagen. So it actually rebuilds the collagen, so you might be losing with age. And so, but like I said, you must get a dermatologist's prescription for this. And depending on your insurance, it may cover the whole thing. It might be just a copay, or you may have to pay for the whole thing, but it's not that expensive. These things, I think it's $45. But I mean, it's better than the creams that you spend $200 for, because this is pure Retin A. It's not like retinol. Retinol is like, 3 removed. And so this, your skin can use immediately in this state. Your skin does not have to convert it like you do with retinol. Okay, so yeah, if you're interested, talk to your dermatologist about it. Yeah, and I swear by this stuff. Okay, and let's see. Now I have 3 things that are the same. This was the sample. This is New Face, and this is a gel. And this is a conductor gel, same as this, which was the bigger one I bought. This came with my machine. This I had to buy, and then I decided I'm going to try another kind. It's like embedded in gold. Really? No. I mean, I didn't like it. And I can't, this container is terrible. It comes with a brush instead of me having to put it into a little cup and using my foundation brush. This comes with it, but look, I couldn't get it all out, and these are very expensive. And what this is it's actually a fluid for this machine here. And this is, what this does is it delivers small electrical impulses to help rebuild the matrix of your face and to tone your face. So, and just like run it. There's a way to do this, and I do this every morning. Actually, it takes me about 20 minutes to do my whole face and my neck. And so this is a gel that conducts it, so that way the electricity does get dispersed. Okay, so but if you do use New Face and you do use this fluid, don't bother with this. It's a lot more expensive, and there's 24 karat gold in there, and I'm thinking, oh, is it really better, the gel primer? No, this is just fine and much cheaper. And so anyway, so okay, so you guys, I mean, let me try it and then listen to me. I mean, you can try it yourself, but I'm being honest here. Okay, let's move on now, because this is getting really long. Okay, next is my hair. Okay, this is by Husk. This is the argan oil. The reason why I have this, even though I use straight argan oil, I bought this because I forgot my argan oil when I went on a business trip to the East Coast, and I needed the oil because especially in the East Coast, my hair was really dry and starting to frizz up because I'm in California on the West Coast. And so I ended up getting this, and it lasted me a long time, but man, this was good. I like this. The only thing I don't like about it is it does have a little bit of a fragrance added in here, and this is the reason why I'm using straight argan oil instead of something like this. But this was actually good if you like the smell of orange, because I think that's what it is. It's orange. Yeah, and yeah, citrus. It smells really good. And I used to just put 1, 2, 3, 4, rub it in, just in my hair, just the ends, and not in the root. Otherwise, you'll get oily hair. So, but this was actually good, and it's designed to keep the frizz down. Okay, and you can either use it on wet hair or damp hair or dry hair. I should put it on my dry hair. Okay, and another thing for the hair, I just wanted to bring this up. This is keratin. Actually, let's see, it says keratin strengthening leave-in with vitamin B5, a strengthening leave-in conditioning spray that helps protect delicate strands from damage for stronger, sleeker, and healthier looking hair. It's by Feather, Feathr Beauty. don't ever buy this. I dumped it out, actually. I put it on my hair one time, and I dumped it out. I thought I was going to die. It's like pure perfume. I thought I just sprayed perfume. I had to actually look at the bottle again to make sure it wasn't a bottle of perfume I grabbed. And of course I couldn't see, so I'm sitting there going, what is that? And then, I mean, this smell is, oh my God. And it smells like flowery, a lot of flour with a lot of coconut. And this cannot be good for you. I mean, the smell of it is not even pleasant. It's so terrible. And it's, you know, I looked in and I said, what is in here? And definitely there is, yeah, there's definitely fragrance in here, but even worse, what they did was they mixed way too many extracts and, like they got marcouja, rosemary, aloe, tree mist, sunflower, cocoa, coconut. I mean, there's just like 20 million things. Castor seed oil, tea tree oil. Fragrance is way up there too, by the way. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever used this. And this came in one of my beauty boxes. And I threw it out. I did not even use it. And the reason why I put it in my empties to remind me to tell you about this. Okay? Terrible stuff. Ugh. Okay, now last piece for hair is this thing that I recently got. I think you might have seen me open it. And this is by Perfect Shine Clarifying Scalp Scrub. And it says it's made with grape stem cell technology using grapes. And this is color safe and paraben free. And it's by Nature Lab Tokyo. And it comes like this, and I used it all. Matter of fact, I had to hurry up and find a place that sold this. And I found it in Ulta. This was awesome. I mean, it did not, I mean, it's kind of gritty, but gritty like in if you were to chop wax. And so it's that kind of gritty, not like seed gritty, like, you know, peach seed gritty, no. And so what I do, because I have long hair, and I've seen, I read reviews on this. It's very highly rated, but there's some people that said it doesn't work for me because my hair's too long and I can't even get it to my scalp and it gets stuck on the outside. Well, yeah, what you can do, like what I did, was I sectioned my hair and I kind of put it in there, section. I don't mean like section it like, you know, really, but like this. Pull it through with your fingers, put a little there, pull it through your fingers, put it a little there, and then at the end of it, then you just rub it in. I mean, this was such a good scalp clarifier. And I was holding my breath because I said, you know what, do they have that? I mean, I need to look for it. And I found it in Ulta, and I definitely got it. Because, I mean, you know, it's not something you want to use every day. I probably use like once a month. But sometimes you really need to clarify your scalp in order for your hair to grow. So you can get all that junk out of there. Especially if you, you know, style it and you do curling iron and, you know, any heat tools, because believe it or not, I do a lot of that when I'm at home because I do like to look nice, you know, especially for my husband. So I do all of that. So I have to keep my hair really nice. And this is, take my word for it, this is awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Again, it is called Perfect Shine Clarifying Scalp Scrub, and it's by Nature's Lab, and it's color safe and paraben free, and it's by Grape Stem Cell Technology. So at Ulta, give it a try. Okay, so moving on now. I think we are at the makeup part, and I don't have a whole lot of makeup because I don't usually use a lot. I mean, use it all up. So I don't have a whole lot. One thing I do have though, and these are getting old, so even though I have a little bit at the bottom, I get rid of it when it reaches that, you know, okay, it's been open for 1 year now. It's a lip product. I need to get rid of it. And so this is the Buxom, and I really like their lip glosses. Lip glosses? Do they call lip gloss or lip gloss? It's a lip gloss, and this one is in Kristen, and this has got a little bit of shine to it, and this is the one with a plumper, right? And so I really like it, and I don't know if that plumper stuff really works, but I like the texture of it. So I usually put this on when I'm not wearing makeup and I'm just hanging out. And same with this one here. This one does not have any sparklies, any glitter, and I like this one. Actually, I was looking to replace this one, but I couldn't find this one, so I had to get this one. And the one, this one here is called Dota or something like that. It's with a D, but it's already worn off. So anyway, I got this as a set of, I think, a couple of them, and then so I wanted to try it, and that's it. That's that. And then moving on to, oh wait, I got more lip products. Oh, here's another one here. Again, same thing. This is the let's see. There is no name for this one. Oh, is it? Oh yeah. Apria. I think that's what it says. Okay, again, this is one that I've had for about a year, and I do have a little lift at the bottom, but I don't keep them beyond a certain time. Lip glosses and lip glasses and lipsticks. Lipsticks are a little bit easier because I sanitize those, but you can't sanitize these, so off in the garbage it goes. And but like I said, I like that buxom lip gloss. And here it is. Here, this thing. Oh. Mascara. I have mixed reviews about this one, and this one is called, let's see, Big Ego by Tarte. I like the brush, but the no, I don't like the mascara, and I didn't actually use it all. I used it maybe once or twice, and then it was in my drawer for a while. Again, this is one type of makeup I do not keep beyond 6 months, and sometimes if I don't use it up, I get rid of it even sooner, depending. But usually the waterproof kind of mascaras that I use, because I use waterproof, I usually use the whole thing pretty quickly, so I don't even have it for 6 months. So yep. No. Okay, the next oh, okay, and this is my brow gel by Anastasia, but Beverly Hills. I do recommend, but there are cheaper alternatives nowadays, right? I mean, back when I started using these gels, the clear gels, there wasn't a whole lot of alternatives, but now there are alternatives by, you know, cheaper companies or upcoming companies like Wonder. I think I've showed you this before. It's kind of dirty because I, you know, use it on after I do my eyebrows, but yeah, again, these are things that I only keep for 6 months, and how it goes. Even though this is not touched near the eyes, I get a little bit creeped out about that. Okay, and you guys know this one because I always show this, Precisely My Brows. I go through this a lot, and this is, I continue to use this brand by Benefit, and this one is 3.5 is the color. Yeah, 3.5. I can use between 3.5 and 4.0, which is a brownish, darker brown. So that's that. Oh, and this thing here was the best. Look, I don't know if you can see that. I dug it out. But this is good stuff. It really is. It's called DHC, and it is a lip cream. And it's, let's see, glide evenly over lips. And this is actually really healing. That's what I like about it. I also found this at Costco, and I think I got a 4-pack, and I gave one to my husband, which he uses, and I think I'm on my last one now because this is so good. I mean, especially in the winter time, I need to actually go and buy them, see if I can find more of them. But they're quite expensive if you buy them singly, like from, you know, other outside like Sephora or something like that, if you can find them. But this is really good. Gotta go find some more. Okay, moving on. Okay, this is my concealer called Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. And this is by Maybelline. And this is one of my favorite ones. Look, it has cute little spongy, and you just go like this to, you know, bring it up. But the problem is, this is expired, and I didn't get through all of them because I have so many now that I'm actually trying, but I did get through. I mean, I love this thing. That's why I used up much of it already, and I have another one already started because I do like this, and it does work, and it's very light, and especially on a day that I don't use foundation, this is what I use. Okay, and it doesn't cause creases, and so this is really good. And but there's still a little left, but I mean, it's reached its expiration, especially with something with like this. I mean, it's different if it's like a little pump. You can pump it into your hand, but this, you're touching to your skin, and you know, I don't want any bacterial, you know, infections or anything, so I get rid of it. I mean, it's so cheap that why not, right? Why take the chance? And because now I'm actually working on, like I said, I have a lot of, see, I have all of these different things that I'm trying for you guys. And the thing is, they're all good. So, you know, they're getting really good. The cosmetic companies are getting really good. The only one that I don't really care for is the, unfortunately, it's weird, right? Is the Natasha Denona, because it dries so fast. I mean, it's good. It is really good, but it does dry super fast, and I'm not used to that. So, yeah, I got to get used to it. I got to use it more. Okay, the other one is the eyeliner by, this is Tattoo. Eyeliner Tattoo is what this is called, right? Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D. Now, they're known as KVD, and I just did a little piece on her palette yesterday. And so, yeah, this is actually pretty good, but I'm totally out of it. And so I do have the bigger version now. But again, this is another thing that I only keep for until it expires. And next is my Nars. I mean, this is pretty, this is bad. This is dirty because, you know, you handle it. But I only had this for a year. But this was my go-to blush, and I actually used it. But I mean, there was still some left, but what happened was that, you know, after you hit pan so much that it breaks and kind of crumbled. So I gone ahead and threw that part away. And yeah, I love this blush, Orgasm. And another thing too, and then I usually use this in a summer when I have, you know, when it's more like humid, right? So, because usually in the winter I try to use cream or liquid, and that goes to this one here, and this is the Orgasm, and this is a multi-stick. And as you notice, I mean, I'm completely out of it. I have a little bit there, but I mean, look the color now, because I usually put it on my, over my what do you call that, contour, so it kind of gets discolored. But you know, I'm completely done with this one. But at the same time, didn't I buy another one? I do have another one. I do. I swear. Okay, well, I can't find it right now, but I do actually. Now that bothers me. Hold on one second. Where is it? Where are you? Okay, I have so many makeup here that it's like, oh, here it is. Here, I got a new one here. And do you see the color difference? That's what I wanted to show you. I mean, the difference in color, because you see, this one is like really old. So yeah, and that is that. And let's see, I have one last thing to share with you, and that is this. Oh, sorry, I just made everything shake, didn't I? It's like that was, I swear that was an earthquake. Okay, so this one here, the No Pore Blem Primer, like no problem, but it's pore blem, like pore and blemish primer. Okay, and this is I think this is made in Korea, right? Yeah. It's made in Korea, and unfortunately, the reason why it's in the recycle, and it's actually practically full. I can't stand the smell, the fragrance. I mean, it's really nice, actually, the texture, and I'm so sad about it because let me show you. Okay, you see? And you see, and it's like, it has dimethicone, which actually helps, you know, seal your pores, and it does seal your pores. It really does. And it allows the foundation to glide on, and it's not oily. It dries matte, but oh man, but the smell is like, oh, I put it on my face one day. I couldn't stand it. I had to actually wash my face after like maybe 2 hours. I'm like, I'm trying it. I could still smell it. And even though you wouldn't think you could, but something, maybe it's in my head, but it's like, yeah, I smell it, and ugh. So unfortunately, this is very good. I mean, the texture is good. I mean, everything that's in here is good except for the fragrance. And unfortunately, no can do. So it's going to my recycles. So I think that's it. So, you know what? I think I'm going to pick another day to do my lifestyle things like my vitamins and minerals, because that was pretty long. I didn't intend it on being that long, but I had a lot of empties. So anyway, if you have any questions about anything I talked about, please leave them below and I will be happy to answer you. And if you have any feedback for any of these things, have you tried any of this? What do you think about it? Would you rebuy it? Why yes or why not? And so, because you know, we're all different. So, you know, I mean, just because I didn't like it, it didn't work for me, doesn't mean that it's not going to work for you. And so I'm just giving you kind of my 2 cents in this whole thing. And so please don't let me stop you from trying things. And I encourage you to do that. But so you don't waste, buy them in travel size, buy them as a deluxe sample, because this is what I started to do now, right? Because other than the things that's being sent to me from, you know, in my beauty boxes, I can't help that. And that one was from my beauty box, and it's so sad. So anyway, well, thank you so much. If I added any value today, please hit like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. And also make sure you click on that bell so that way you know when I upload a new video. So, my beautiful wildflowers, thank you so much for spending your precious time with me, because I know your time is precious. And I feel honored that you have spent your time with me. And so, anyway, as I always say, don't sweat the small stuff. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.